Ice Cube, because Ice Cube has come out and given everybody some brutal truth. Sorry, Angel Reese, the $5 million offer was only for Caitlin Clark.
Personal, but it was business. That's all it is, business. Y'all gonna make it personal though.
She was expected to be the big star, the marketing queen, and the future face of the WNBA. But this week, Angel Reese's life took a big hit. She lost her sponsorships and her public image was damaged. Everything fell apart when Ice Cube spoke to TMZ and revealed the truth. He said the $5 million deal was only for Caitlin Clark. After that, Angel faced a public backlash. Companies ignored her, and it became clear that in professional sports, hype doesn't matter without strong results.
She was supposed to be the Bayou Barbie, the marketing queen, the future face of the WNBA. But this week, Angel Reese's world came crashing down. Sponsorships gone, public image shaken, and it all unraveled the moment Ice Cube looked into a TMZ camera and told the truth. Sorry, Angel, the $5 million was only for Caitlin Clark. What followed was a public meltdown, a corporate cold shoulder, and a brutal reminder that in professional sports hype means nothing without results.
Angel Reese entered the league confidently, with millions from LSU and a Reebok deal connected to Shaquille O'Neal. But behind the scenes, brands looked closely at the numbers, and they didn't match the excitement. Then came Caitlin Clark. The rookie from Iowa wasn't just selling jerseys. She was filling arenas, increasing TV viewers, and making sales like big stars such as LeBron James. When the league decided to offer a $5 million deal, they didn't contact Reese. They reached out to Clark instead. That was final.
What happened to Miss Angel Reese? She's all in Indiana during All-Star, and her Reebok campaign, come to your trap, take over your trap.
The last hit came when Ice Cube openly said what many already thought, that Reese wasn't worth investing in right now. He told TMZ, "I'm not in the business of losing money." That moment changed how people saw things. Big companies listened to people like Cube. They saw Caitlin Clark as a safe bet for making money. But Reese was a risk they didn't want to take.
Angel Reese came into the league with swagger, nil millions from LSU, and a Reebok endorsement tied to none other than Shaquille O'Neal. But behind closed doors, brands were already crunching the numbers, and what they saw didn't match the hype. Enter Caitlin Clark. The rookie from Iowa wasn't just selling jerseys, she was selling out arenas, boosting TV ratings, and moving the kind of numbers usually reserved for LeBron James. And when the Big Three League wanted to cut a $5 million check, they didn't even call Reese. They called Clark. Period.
While Reese's Reebok campaign disappeared, Caitlin Clark entered Chicago and made it her own celebration. Fans treated her like she was Michael Jordan at his best. People lined up for her autograph for blocks. Online, the comments were harsh. Caitlin Clark came to Reese's home turf and took over. It wasn't just a basketball game. It was a cultural takeover.
Ice Cube, they're about to come and get Ice Cube. We know how this works. It won't be long.
Then Reese started missing games. Nationally televised games became uncertain, and big matchups were in doubt. Officially, it was because of a back injury. But fans wondered if it was a strategy to avoid being compared directly. While Clark was breaking attendance records, Reese was sitting out and watching her market value go down with every game she missed.
The final blow came when Ice Cube publicly confirmed what many already suspected: Reese simply wasn't worth the investment right now. "I'm not in the business of losing money," Cube told TMZ. And in that moment, the perception game changed. Corporate America listens to people like Cube. They saw Caitlin Clark as a guaranteed return on investment. Reese, a risk they weren't willing to take.
The rivalry began long before the WNBA, back in the 2023 NCAA championship when Reese teased Clark on live TV. That moment went viral, and for months people believed Reese was better than Clark. But in the professional league...
So, Ice Cube, you see the headline from TMZ. Sorry, Angel Reese, the $5 million offer was only for Caitlin Clark.
This isn't personal, it's just business. In the WNBA, sponsorship money doesn't go to everyone equally. It goes to stars who can attract viewers. Clark's $5 million offer was based on expected ticket sales, TV deals, and merchandise. Reese's offers are disappearing. Some brands stopped their campaigns halfway, and others canceled completely. In company meetings, her name changed from someone they had to sign to someone they are unsure about.
While Reese's Reebok campaign faded, Caitlin Clark walked into Chicago Angels turf and turned it into her own coronation. Fans swarmed her like she was Michael Jordan in his prime. Autograph lines wrapped around city blocks. Online, the commentary was brutal. Caitlin Clark came to her trap and took it. It wasn't just a basketball game, it was a cultural takeover.
Angel Reese's story isn't finished yet, but the lesson is clear. In professional sports, charm can get you in the door, but only good performance keeps you there. Caitlin Clark didn't just dominate a city, she became the main topic everywhere. Now, the question isn't if Reese can come back, but if she can do it before the marketing world moves on for good.
This is confirmation from the people that want to pay the money. Sponsors.
She was promoted as the next big star, the Bayou Barbie, who would shine both on the court and in endorsements. But in just a few months, Angel Reese's popularity went from unstoppable to uncertain. Sponsorships were canceled, and her public image was questioned. The spark that started it all was a $5 million offer that went to someone else, Caitlin Clark. What happened next wasn't just a bad week. It was a start of a very public downfall.
Then came the absences. Nationally televised games? Day-to-day. Big matchups? Questionable. Officially, it was a back injury. But fans being fans speculated. Was this a strategic retreat to avoid direct comparisons? Because while Clark was breaking attendance records, Reese was on the sidelines watching her market value dip game by game.
People say Caitlin Clark took over Angel Reese's home court. That's why it's pointless to keep criticizing Reese. Clark really took over the city. Angel Reese joined the WNBA with big deals, a championship ring from LSU, and a bold brand image. Reebok, led by Shaquille O'Neal, put her in the spotlight. But while Reese's image went viral, Clark's success was clear. She sold out arenas, doubled TV ratings, and made Indiana Fever Games national events. When Ice Cube's league offered a $5 million deal, they didn't hesitate. They chose Clark, not Reese.
TMZ Sports caught up with Ice Cube himself at LAX this week, and the Big Three honcho said that there will be no deal put in front of Angel Reese anytime soon.
Ice Cube was honest. He said, "I'm not in the business of losing money." The numbers supported him. Clark's expected return on investment was far better than Reese's. In sports, people may lie, but numbers don't. Sponsors want sure things, not guesses. And right now, Caitlin Clark is the sure thing.